Hello and welcome back to Amnesia. When I left you last, I was, well, I've left you a lot of times. I was completely unsure as to what to do next. But I had a little bit of a think about it. And, let's just go. And, I'll explain. Right, when Agrippa was talking about one of his many nonsense things, one of the things he mentioned was a lever somewhere. So I can't help but figure that there's a lever I've missed somewhere.
Is it so wrong?
That'll be it. I have to grab something to stack on there, do I?
I found a Mithraeum once, one which had not been plundered. Do you know Mithraism?
Nope.
I suppose it doesn't matter. It is an old thing, building temples out of the caverns. The dark halls being the universe.
There we go.
Human, watching the sky slowly turn. But the followers do have one thing to arouse a real sense of connection to creation.
Seriously, Agrippa. Shut up. You really, just shut up. Right, which door was it that had the bloody levers behind? Is it this one? I think it is, yes. Right, awesome. Awesome, right, so that's presumably, as I said before, those two doors opened up now.
Daniel, you have gone too far. I have to stop you. I can't let you proceed any further. I'm sorry, my friend.
It sounds a bit dodgy. You can't let me proceed any further. There must be some... What's he going to do to stop me? Is he in control of those creatures? Is that what it means?
How are things coming? You got the doors open? Good going. I knew you could do it.
It's actually through here. More doors. One goes to transept. Awesome. Let's check in here first then. So I have to put something on the end first so I can actually pick something up. Got a glass jar, will that do? No. I just can't help but feel that I've got to stick a bucket or something on the end before I bother lowering it down, but you know what, let's try lowering it down anyway. Ah! I've got something I can possibly stick on the end. Awesome. Let's wait for it to stop pulling then. Oh, for fuck's... Are you kidding me? Watch your step. No, yeah, no. Seriously. I can't believe I've just done that. That was embarrassing. Where the bloody hell am I? Oh, I know where I am. Don't know why I'm here.
How are things coming?
Shut
Not
the
many
fuck up.
doors are left. They sometimes consume themselves.
Right, picked up remains. Great. Let's check out the bloody transept then. Not got much else to do. Well, this is a big room. Might say worryingly large. Oh, vision.
Baron, how much more am I supposed to withstand? Kill me, old man! Kill me!
This one. Prepare him.
This is where the torture rooms were then.
No, don't kill her!
Is this where I'm meant to find the pieces of the orb? This looks somewhat promising, I suppose. The kidnapper sat on her knees with her hands tied behind her back. She felt her hands being lifted and her body followed. Her shoulders gave way to the weight of her own body and cracked loudly. The suspended woman cried hysterically as the men contemplated their next step. Oh, those sounds are just not pleasant. What's that actually done then? Piece of orb. Piece of orb. That's brilliant. And I appear to be going a bit. Possibly it's because I'm in a torture room that I'm going a bit off. I suppose that would probably make sense. Yeah, my sanity's dropped quite dramatically. I don't know where I got those injuries from though. I was fine before, I don't remember being actually injured. 6 pieces of orb, that's 1 piece down.
The cradle is ready.
Good.
You're a man! How can you partake in this?
Is he alright?
He is one of the wicked. Don't pay his lies any attention.
I'm not a bad man! It was an accident!
He set a man on fire.
Oh, this is the arsonist from before.
Why won't anyone listen?
That's horrible.
Of course. We are dealing with monsters here.
I think Alexander's trying to make Daniel think they're monsters when they're not really.
Please! Do anything! Whatever you want! Anything! I'll do anything! I'm innocent!
What do I have to do in this one then? Oh god. The arsonist kept crying as he was slowly lowered on and off the impaler. It didn't take much to break him. They had meant for him to die, but the torture was working beyond their expectations. It wasn't the method, it was the arsonist. He was different from the others. They could make him forget again. Okay. Do I get a piece of orb now? Or is there something I have to do first? Ah, right. There it is. Right, best to stay out of those rooms. They just fuck with Alexander. Alexander? Daniel. I'm also running out of lantern oil, which I'm not liking one bit. I like having lantern oil. It's a very precious commodity. Right, and what's in this torture room? It appears I can't like go down there because I'm just going so insane, but I'm gonna have to make progress. Oh, No, not this one, not this one. Oh, this is a horrible method of torture. Yeah. It hang you upside down and then it starts sawing through you. Sawing you in half upside down. Upstairs then. Now that I have 3 pieces of orb, which are all different. Yeah, colours. That's what he said though, isn't it? Didn't he say that when they broke apart it looked like none of the pieces actually fit together? Crucifixion. Some lovely, lovely pictures. What's in this room? Tinderbox. There are quite a few things to be said about torture. I had figured that the reaction I would get from the victims would be highly individual. Thankfully this is not the case. The humans all have a very similar approach to dealing with physical pain and the terror of anticipation. I can't stress enough the importance of restraining the victims before proceeding. Even the most timid creature can break out in fits of violence where their strength exceeds their expected prowess. If proper care has been put into breaking the victim, this should not be a problem, but it will also hinder the effect I am after. The right steps to take are, therefore, to restrain while the victim is still dazed, proceed by presenting the form of torture you are about to apply, then to continue with the actual act. The point of presentation is to infuse terror. The human mind is extremely efficient as it will trigger itself into greater fear simply by imagining it. Yeah, I get that from this game. While applying pain, make sure to avoid massive damage as it will prove more efficient if the process can be sustained. Also, apply the pain in doses, if possible with breaks to let the body settle. If you are whipping or cutting the victim, strike once, wait for the pain to subdue, then strike again. As long as the body suffers, it will continue to produce the vitae and saturate the blood with its properties. Only with careful performance will the victim yield maximum effect. If the victim doesn't behave as expected, it is likely that all will be for naught. Before this happens, feed them the amnesia drink and try again later. I picked up some string as well. Oh, another one of these. Is it you, my love, I miss the most, or is it perhaps myself? I know what I have become. I am not blind. I am a monster to them, a demonic sultan perched on a dark mountain top. There is little I can do to redeem myself. The Black Eagle fears me, and after Napoleon's defeat, it is only a matter of time before there will demand my head on a platter. I must remove myself from this land. This time it must work. If I can't return home now, I shall perish. Oh, give me right now. Yes, thank you. So that's what was up here in this room. String. Some like further notes. Oh well. Which bloody way was the way I came in? I think it was this way. Back out through here then. If I wish, I can say hi to Agrippa once more. I presume the other 3 will be on the other half of the building through the other side that I unlocked. Since I have 3 pieces of the orb now. That thing still sounds angry.
You seem to have found all the orb pieces used in the transept.
Oh, god damn it! I walked onto the spikes. That's all the ones in the transept. Apparently the rest are in the choir. And the choir is presumably this way then. What is in here then? Some laudanum. And is there anything else? A tinderbox and a note. Agrippa channels via Vaya taunts me from the other side. I trusted him with my true reason for my efforts, and he still insists on releasing Agrippa. How an enlightened man can show such a lack of compassion in a seat of power disgusts me. I can't bring myself to part from Agrippa, as he is, and has been for centuries, my only link to the worlds beyond. Vaya claims he tries his best to release me from my banishment, but that he needs me to give him Agrippa first, so he too can help. If he could guarantee success, I would happily oblige, but how am I to part from him if my return might be denied? I know what they are capable of. I have seen their deception. Optimism is a most hopeless feeling, but I must retain it. I shall prepare for his release. To release Agrippa without killing him, Vaya told me to feed him a tonic made from a paralyzer, vitae, and tampta. The poisonous fungi should work as a paralyzer if I can find the internal glands from a large specimen. The choir seems to be fertile grounds for this sort. I should then be able to extract its contents with the proper tools. The vitae could be extracted as usual from any agonized human victim's blood. I just need large amounts to distill it properly. Remember to collect this during the next torture session. Tampta, on the other hand, will prove more difficult. I don't think it exists in this world. Simply writing the words with these letters seems wrong. I believe it's a property of the secretion in the water-dwelling whatever. I will have to address Wire with this, and he will have to supply me with a host. Also, a properly prepared well should suffice to contain... Right, so I think I've got that, because I think that was on the remains that I created from the feeding the thing, that meat. So it seems what I need now is the vitae and the specimen of the fungi from the choir, which I'm now in. Tinderbox. Another tinderbox. A weird little note. After the men had secured the prisoner, the ritual began. Lovely. Yeah, it's just this note in here then. Oh god.
15th of August, 1839. The blood wards are failing. The shadow beckons, and its cry disarms my actions.
Oh god.
No time to spare. You have to kill another. Alexander produces a knife. He wants me to cut the flesh. Do it. Save yourself. He is a murderer, Daniel. He is evil. A cold-blooded killer. Hurry. Alexander, you must let me be. I have to concentrate. Paint the man, cut the lines, cut the flesh, watch the blood spill, let it come.
Oh god.
Do anything? Paint the man, cut the lines, paint the man, cut the lines. Please, the man cries. Now you see. I did well. One life for another. You hear me, guardian of the orb? I did all this for you. Now, once more, withdraw your shadow from my domain.
Well, that was quite possibly the creepiest thing that's happened in this entire game.
Alexander, there isn't much time. I can feel it. We must act swiftly. I will do whatever it takes.
If that takes killing another man in some disturbing way, then that's fine, apparently. I think we'll call that that for this part. And I'll see you next time. Bye.